Well, ladies and gentlemen, we say all the time that Star Wars is very gone. Star Wars is dead. Star Wars is not what it used to be. And honestly, I think with the release of the Acolyte, it just further goes and shows that that is the absolute thing that's happening right now. The Acolyte is being advertised like crazy. It's all over the place. People are talking about it because of the ridiculous things that are inside of this TV show. And now everybody's bracing for impact as the third TV show, the third episode, apparently is going to make the Force officially a physical female entity that was apparently birthed by lesbians. I don't really know what to even make of this, but the Acolyte apparently is the gayest Star Wars yet.
Yeah, I just try to treat everything as if we're on RuPaul's Drag Race. That's kind of like my... Just work the runway, work the runway.
We have an article here from Bounding Into Comics with a headline that reads, "The Acolyte showrunner Leslie Headland says preview audiences regularly praise series as the gayest Star Wars yet," because clearly that is what people want from Star Wars, ladies and gentlemen. Could it be that she's just saying this because it's the month of June and it's time to virtue signal? Sure. I mean, I don't really know what else to say other than that. It's obviously just a ridiculous virtue signal that is meant to push this whole narrative during the month of June, because this is the time to do it, right? If you're going to say something is ultra gay, let's push it in Pride Month, because that's when everybody's listening. So let's get into this article, guys, from Bounding Into Comics. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. It says, according to showrunner Leslie Headland, those who were privy to early previews of The Acolyte routinely walked away from the series, believing that it was the gayest piece of Star Wars media ever conceived. Now, that's pretty damn hard to imagine, because you gotta think about Star Wars and where it's been at and where it's heading, how much gay media is in Star Wars now, and what they constantly virtue signal with. To call this the gayest media yet, they are constantly trying to up themselves. You guys realize that they're not going to be happy until essentially all of Star Wars is female and gay. That's really what it is. Until the entire fucking franchise is female and gay, they will not be happy. It says that the former assistant to Harvey Weinstein weighed in on the topic while speaking to the Rap's Drew Taylor in promotion of the series' then upcoming premiere. Asked by Taylor, this is arguably the gayest Star Wars by a considerable margin. Are you excited about that? Embracing that? Are you excited about how this is going to be a talking point? The showrunner began her response by first pushing back. It's not the gayest Star Wars, before questioning, is it going to be a talking point? Let's watch this video, because I saw this video going around online and I forgot to react to this on Hypnocast, so I'll make sure to do it soon. But this video is one of the most cringy videos that I have ever seen. And you know what I hate about these videos? Whenever they get asked by these reporters certain questions, they give the fakest laugh that I have ever seen in my entire life. It is so forced that I literally cringe on the inside when I hear it. But let's check out this video.
Both, because this is, I would say, arguably the gayest Star Wars, I think, by a considerable margin. And are you excited about that? Are you bracing yourself?
Star Wars. Not the
It's pretty gay, let's be honest.
Wow. I'm so glad I gave up on Star Wars a long time ago. I have not checked out a Disney Star Wars since the latest trilogy. I have not checked out the TV shows. I don't care. People constantly tell me, oh, Andor was actually good. Go check it out. I don't give a fuck. I am not supporting Disney in the slightest, especially Disney Star Wars. This shit is absolute cringe and garbage. That's really what it is. And you're going to have people out there be like, well, it wasn't made for you, so don't watch it anyway. Don't worry. I'm not. You don't have to convince me. I'm good. I don't have to watch it. I can report on it because it's hilarious and it's cringe as hell, and I could spend 8 minutes roasting it, but still, I don't have to watch this. I'm perfectly fine consuming the content that I do. If this stuff makes people happy, I'm happy for them, but I can't imagine that it's a large fan base. I just can't, because the numbers they're not there. The numbers don't prove it, right? We can see time and time again, all these episodes are dwindling fast in viewership, and they keep going down and down and down. And you got these two women dancing up here, fake laughing and fake dancing and celebrating over the fact that it's the gayest Star Wars ever. Clearly, their mindset is in one particular area.
Leslie, How do you feel?
Am I gay? Yes.
Well, no, I know
Yeah.
you are gay, but I'm asking, are you excited about putting this, this is going to be a talking point?
Is it going to be a talking point?
I'm sure so.
Because nerds are gay.
Well, some nerds are very not gay and are very threatened by gay
Well, that's
stuff.
true.
Oh, that's an interesting call out to YouTubers, man. I'm telling you, that particular line right there that this dude said, I promise you, was a call out to YouTubers that he did not want to name. Like Critical Drinker, Nerdrotic, he didn't want to name these guys, but they know, they watch. It's impossible not to watch people that get more views than your TV show does. Like, it is so fucking amazing that they actually said something like this. And the fact that she said, oh, nerds are gay, that's cringe, bro. Nerds are gay, really? Bro, why are you acting as if you are more than 50% of the population? You are a single-digit percentage of the population. Nobody cares, bro. You are boring. You are inherently boring. Look what Leslie Helen said. They weren't even talking about her sexuality, but she had to come out and make a joke and be like, yeah, I'm gay. Like, nobody cares. Why are you... Oh, my God. Let's just keep going.
Gay and are very threatened by gay
Well, that's
stuff.
true. But in my world, nerds are gay.
Okay.
Yeah, because your world is clearly very nerdy, I'm sure. Yeah, you spent your entire life being a nerd. This is just a prime example of what happens when nerdism goes mainstream and you get fake-ass people pretending to be a nerd because they think it's popular now. These are the same women that 20 years ago would have never said they were nerds because they would think it's the worst thing in the world to be called one.
Was this the fun element of...
No, I don't think so. And yet people have told me that it's the gayest Star Wars, and I'm frankly...
You're offended?
Into it. No.
I think that Star Wars is so gay already.
Okay.
I mean, have you seen the fits? We'd be like, look how gay this is, and then send each other a reference photo.
And are you telling me, with a straight face, that C-3PO is straight?
They're a couple. That's what I think.
C-3PO is a fucking robot, bro. Like it's a robot. Like you're trying to put sexuality to a robot. I can't even like yell at you or take this seriously. I'm so apathetic to this entire thing. And I know that there's jokes out there, fandom jokes about C-3PO being gay because of his mannerisms and the way he speaks. But ultimately, he's a fucking robot. Nobody cares if he's actually gay or not. Sexuality should be the last thing on anybody's mind when it comes to a robot like C-3PO. But the fact that that is the first thing on your mind shows exactly where your mindset's at with a TV show like this.
But this is more outward.
I think it's canon that R2-D2 is a lesbian.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ask Filoni. Okay.
Are we seriously calling R2-D2 a lesbian? So R2-D2, who is short, fat, and stumpy, is a lesbian. Yeah, that definitely doesn't help the entire butch narrative when it comes to lesbians.
Ask Filoni.
Yeah, talk to Filoni.
Thank God that's over. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Disney Star Wars is garbage. I mean, I say it every single time on the off chance that I do a video about Disney Star Wars. I don't really like to do videos on Disney Star Wars because, number one, I don't care. That's just flat out the truth. I don't care about Disney, and I damn sure don't care about Star Wars anymore. But every once in a while, something is so ridiculous that I just have to make a video on it, and this is one of them, right? I couldn't skip this. This video was so garbage that I had to make an actual dedicated video for it. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching Star Wars and you don't realize that the entire show is gay and that R2-D2 is a lesbian and then C-3PO is gay, if you don't realize this, then where are you really paying attention at the end of the day? Even the actors know Star Wars better than you do, apparently, because everything is gay in Star Wars for Disney. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.